Hey, my name's Nikki Pohl. I'm Keenan's older sister. Sorry I couldn't be with you tonight. I unfortunately am having to work. But I did want to talk to you all about divorce and what it's like to go through divorce. I was 10 years old when our parents got divorced and Keenan was 4. And it was different for me because I wanted the divorce. I always did. And so when it finally happened, there was a sense of relief. Finally, finally my father is moving out of the house because unfortunately he was battling with drug addiction and some other problems that really led him to be not a very good man. So when he did move out, there was this relief, but there was also this other sense of danger. You didn't know how he was going to act or if he was coming back or what was going on. And so there was a lot of other issues that stemmed out of the actual divorce. I can remember, it initially happening and me going back and forth all night from my mom to my dad and making sure each parent was okay, especially my dad, and him, crying and just being very distraught, and I could just tell that something really wasn't right in this situation. And that, I just kind of took the parent role for him. And he did end up going into, right after that, he went into a hospital to help him with his mental health and to attempt to get clean and sober. And that was pretty difficult for our family because it wasn't like they were just getting divorced. It was this whole change. And God was not a part of our life at that time. There was no church. There was no talk of God. There was nothing. So I can't really say that God would have helped us out more in that situation. I don't know what that would have been like. How I acted, I just kind of picked up all the pieces and acted as the parent, to whoever needed it. And it wasn't a pretty divorce, so there was a lot of just me and Keenan, and we really clung to each other and grew to be closer than close because we were all each other had. And I really took on the role of being his little mommy for a while. And eventually, though, that led to anger towards my mom. Anger that I was having to pick up the pieces when she couldn't. And that I was taking care of her son. And that in my eyes as a 5th grader, 6th grader, I saw my father losing everything he had and struggling to try to get better when I felt like she wasn't getting better. And that really made me angry for a while. And then after 8th grade, we moved to Tallahassee, away from my father. So of course that made me even angrier. I didn't really understand why, No, he wasn't a great guy. And yes, I did want him to be away from us, and I did want the divorce, but seeing him struggle like that was still really hard. When God did come into our lives, though, things really started changing. And he's really showed us what love really is and what a family really is. And the 3 of us are a team. I mean, we are everything to each other. We're best friends. And so God's really, really strengthened our family in that way. And he's shown us that a family is not picture perfect. Family can be many things. For a while, it was just me and Keenan as a family. But that doesn't change the love that a family has. And, fast forward to today, I'm 22 and in my last year of college, and, the thing that has been the hardest is not that I haven't had a parent to talk to or anything like that, but It's that I have no clue what a healthy relationship looks like. I have no clue what a marriage looks like, what I'm supposed to do to look for a husband, and I want to get married, and I want to have a family. Because I'm a Christian, I know that that's possible. I know it's out there, but I'm still clueless. And so that's been the hardest thing, is that I always say I'm kind of wandering in the dark. And without God, though, it obviously would be much worse. There would be no hope. So, for anyone that's going through this also, whether you're 10 years old, 15 years old, 20 years old, it's going to be hard, but God is still there. God didn't cause your parents to be divorced. God didn't cause the pain that you're feeling. He's there, though, and he's crying with you. He's crying with your whole family, and he's there to take your hand and to pick up the pieces and to show you colors that you've really never seen before, to show you new ways of looking at life that you've never seen before. And you know what? You've been given a gift if you really want to look at it. I mean, congratulations, because now you have a brand new testimony that you can share with an entirely different group of people. And, ultimately, we're here to share what God's done for us. And you now have an incredible story to reach so many other people, and you're able to strengthen your relationship with God. And if you don't know God, get to know him, because he is that wall that you can fall against when there's nothing else to fall on.